Well, hello everyone and welcome to a special guest box for Zombicide, Black Plague, and we'll take a look at the special guest box, Gipi, and let's find out what is brutal about this one. So we start off with our first survivor, which is Celia Lasanta, and she starts off with a healing scroll, which, of course, healing scrolls are a very good item to try and find, and if you don't find them, you might be struggling to just try and heal your survivors. But because she starts with one, this makes her a very important survivor to survive, at least. So, next up we have in the orange upgrades, that is, +1 dice roll to melee, okay, and spellcaster. I would literally go for spellcaster, because why not? It makes sense. Next we have, in the red zone, we've got +1 die in combat, not bad, +1 free combat action, okay, so far that's better, and lifesaver. I like using lifesaver. It's probably very handy when it comes into the red, and nice to go with the healing scroll as well. So, but at the same time, that +1 die in combat is better than having the +1 free combat action. In her body slot, she can actually use the healing scroll to be used in the body slot, that is. So that's actually really handy. This is Celia herself. Just kind of fine, it's like heads there and all that, so it's kind of scary. Yeah, more heads. I guess this is why it's called brutal. Yeah. So it's an interesting pose and all, and it's kind of, seriously, these like severed heads. It's really freaky, but still nice. Next up we have Donna Coletta. Let's see what she really does and brings into the game. She starts off with +1 damage from melee weapons. Now, that's not bad, She can actually deal with fatties straight away, or give her a hammer. Then she can kill abominations. Right. So, ignoring the yellow, going straight to orange. They got 1 die for melee. Oh, it's +1 die for melee. Or we've got Bloodlust melee. Oh, that's a tough one. No, seriously, that is a tough one. Because I do like the Bloodlust melee a lot. But then having that +1 die melee, I'd probably go for the +1 die melee. Then Bloodlust. Well, of course it would be then Bloodlust. But it really all depends on the kind of quest that you're playing. So, let's have a look at her red ones. So, we've got +1 die in combat. Okay. We've got +1 free combat action. And we've got Barbarian. Barbarian's pretty useful when it comes down to red. Oh no, that +1 die in combat. I'm definitely thinking of that +1 die in combat. Anyway. It's a difficult one. Either Barbarian or the +1 die in combat. Either of those two would be actually beneficial, because it's Barbarian, like I said, it's in the red, so there you go. She may hold a hammer in her body slot, which is quite nice. And here is her model. She's got 2 hammers, as I kind of mentioned about giving her a hammer, which means she can actually go ahead and kill abominations, and she can hold a hammer in her body slot as well. So, it's nothing special, but just standing there, kind of proud. Simple. Next up we have Peppino, and if we take a closer look, he starts off with Frenzy Combat. I'm not too really keen on Frenzy, but it's actually kind of nice, especially if you have someone with a healing scroll, that is, like Celia, and then that should be fine. But starting with blue, well, who knows? Who knows? I have been wounded a few times when it came down to the blue and even yellow, but very rarely though. Anyway, next up in this orange has Ironhide or Super Strength. Ooh, Super Strength is probably better than Ironhide, because Ironhide prevents you from taking damage, and that way Frenzy doesn't quite work. And if you already have, like I said, someone with a healing scroll, it's a good combo. Go with Super Strength, definitely. Right, red. +1 free melee action. Not bad. Is that all you got? And Zombie Link. Right, well, this is a tough one. Because of, is that all you've got? Can be very beneficial if the healer is not around to heal this survivor. But with Zombie Link, I mean, wow, that's always a good one. Either those two are good. I'll probably go for is that all you've got. Unless it's a small map, then you'd go for Zombie Link. In his body slot, he may hold a greatsword instead. It's an interesting character right there. And here it is Peppino's model. He's just standing there, like looking kind of gormless actually. His face is just meh. But he carries these nice looking skulls as it should be on his picture anyway. Yeah, that's really about it. It's kind of just literally basic, just standing there. Nothing really to write home about. Last we have the Little Prince. So let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so he starts off with hit and run. It's alright, I guess. It's not that bad in blue, actually. Kill zombie and move again. If you kill a zombie, that is. Right. So orange anyway. +1 free move action, not bad, and taunt, not bad as well. It's a difficult one. With taunt, you can easily add those two combined with the hit and run. I mean, it's not that bad at all. It's a difficult one, that one. Let's see. How about +1 damage melee? That's always good. Allows you to kill fatties. +1 free combat action. Okay. Ironclad Abomination. This one would all depends on how many abominations you're actually using. If you're only having one, then you could just ignore that one. And I would probably literally go for the +1 damage. If you're using a lot of abominations, I would probably still go for the +1 damage melee. Well, unless you're using a lot, then probably Ironclad Abomination could be helpful. His body slot, he can hold a sword instead. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Interesting. A little bit of a tricky character to use, I think. And here is the Little Prince himself. Yeah, just standing there. Shield out, sword out. Simple pose. That's really it. It's all very simple. All basic. And that was the special guest Gipi of the 4 survivors in this box. What do I think of this one? That's a good point. Do I recommend getting it or not getting it? Well, I do like the idea of one of the characters, well, survivors, starting off with a healing scroll. Cilia is actually not that bad at all. I mean, literally, with spellcaster and all, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I think the Little Prince might be a little bit tricky to use if you're not all that familiar with the skills in Zombicide. The other two, they're pretty straightforward actually. Pretty straightforward. Well, this is a tough one. I would probably recommend getting it if you've played Zombicide a number of times. I mean, these characters can be quite helpful. It just all depends on how you play the game and the kind of quest that you're playing and the size of the map. Well, that goes into the kind of quest that you're playing. Anyway, it's a good one to get, but you could probably just wait for a while until you could get this one. I would recommend getting it, but just not. It's not at the top of the list. Well, anyway, that's all I have for this one. So thank you very much, and until next time, bye.